Hello and welcome back. In this class we are going to learn how to add animations to your elements, maybe a text, maybe an image within the LibreOffice presentation. So to start with, all you need is to start by selecting the element that you want to add animation to, and then you can look at the sidebar over here. You can see animation. You can activate it with Shift 7, and once you click, it's going to bring in the animation pane. Okay, so over here you can select this element and add the effect from here. So click on add effect. Now there are a series of effects that you have, basic effects and so much more, but the ones that I usually use, because I like to keep my presentation simple, is the fly in. Okay, you can add in the fly in, and on your own, once you add the fly in, you can see right now we've added the fly in on the title. So let's say we select on this one and this with the holding the shift key and select all of these, and then we want to add another effect to the two of them. So let's say fly in again. So this one flies in and then this one flies in as well. Okay, so we now have two things. All right, so the next one is you can pay attention to how the fly in takes place. You may want the fly in to start on click or with previous or after previous. You can decide if it's going to go with the previous slide, with the previous animation. After this, it's going to come directly. But I prefer to keep everything to be on click, so I keep everything. I keep this to be on click. Now the direction, how do you want the animation to take place? Usually the default is from the bottom. You can do from top to left, or from bottom left, or from top right. So let's say for this we'll do from top left. Okay, so you can see the entrance. This is what it means. All right, and how many seconds should it take? The duration is 0.5 seconds. We can make it 1 second. Okay, the delay, we can keep it at 0. So now this is now complete. So we can go to the next slide, and then this is introduction. We can hold the introduction and the appraisal to come in together. So we add an effect. Let's say fly in again, and then let's give it 1 second, and then still from bottom. No, not from bottom. We can say from top. Okay, from top we have these two come down, and then we can select this one and this one as well, with the hold of the shift key, and then we can add an effect. So let's say fly in slow, and then we can define the direction. Okay, from bottom, no, not from bottom, let's say from right. All right, so it just flies in slow like this. And then we can have the third one, which we can hold the introduction as well as the scope, and then give it add an effect from here. Okay, so let's say we call it checkerboard, depending on you, but I think this checkerboard is not so good. Let's go back, select the two. So you can always see the animation pane over here, the distribution, how we can always remove the animation. If you don't want, you can always come over here and remove them. Remove animation, select, remove, select and remove, select this and remove. And if you want, you can also order the animation, one go up, one comes down, using these arrows. So for example, while you are here, you can select and you can see the arrangement. These are the different elements. You can select them and you can order some to go first, one to go before the other. Okay, using these arrows, you can click on this, and now this is going to come before the introduction. Okay, this is the introduction. So this is going to come before the introduction, but if you want it to come after the introduction, you can still use this and it is going to come down. So these arrows enable you to move in up or down of the elements that you've added animations to. Now let's go back to this one. Let's select the scope and this one, and then let's add the effect. Okay, so let's give it the same fly in, and then we can give this one, and this another. We can add another effect. We can call it peek in. Okay, so we can specify the direction from left also. Okay, so we've basically done this. We've added into 3 slides. You can do the same for the other slides if you are interested. Now let me show you what this means when we're in the presentation mode. So when we play from the beginning, you can see now we have a pure empty slide. Now when we click on mouse, only the title is going to come up. So we can explain that this presentation is going to be about structural appraisal report for residential building at number 24 Naraka Street, Samurai area, and everybody will be concentrated on the title, and then we give them this detail. Now this comes in, I'm sure you must have seen this in different presentations, how they professionally are arranged. So by me, Dr. Rashid, for the client, this for today. So the next slide is going to have that effect in a transition, and then this is the second slide. You see the way they come in, and then we have the slow entrance of these two slides. Okay, so you can now on your own explain these key features and so on. Now we can move to the next slide, which is the third one, that will talk about the introduction and scope of work, and then the next one is the other elements that comes in. Okay, so this is basically how to add in animations to the different elements that you have within a single presentation. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, and please go ahead and try on your own to see how you can be practicing. If you have any challenge, any issues, you can feel free to just put it down in the comment section, and I will comment accordingly. So just follow through, adding your create your own simple slides, adding the transitions, adding the basic animations, and see how you can play around with them so that you can develop a simple but professional presentation. So thank you, and see you in the next class. Bye.